Hi, blessed little ones. Welcome back to our St. Joseph's Corner channel. Today, I am going to tell you a story about the Good Samaritan. Once upon a time, there was a man who was walking down a road from Jerusalem to Jericho. Suddenly, some robbers attacked him, beat him up real bad, and took all his stuff, even left him there lying all hurt. After a while, a priest came walking by. But when he saw the man, he just crossed over to the other side of the road and kept on walking. A little while after that, a Levite came by. Now Levites were people who helped out in the temple. When he saw the man, he also walked away on the other side. But then a Samaritan came by. Now, Samaritans weren't really friends with the man's people. In fact, most people thought Samaritans were kind of weird because they didn't follow the same rules or go to the same temple. They weren't even supposed to be in that area. But even though this Samaritan didn't know this man, he felt a big sadness in his heart. So he stopped to see if he could help. When he got closer, he saw that the man was still breathing, but he was hurt and alone, and no one was helping him. The Samaritan had two choices. He could just keep on walking and hope that someone else would come and help, or he could stay and take care of the man. He chose to help. He carefully cleaned the man's wounds and lifted him up on his donkey. Then he brought him to an inn, which was like a little hotel back in those days. He gave the innkeeper some coins so he could take care of the man, and then he continued on his way. After a while, Jesus asked the crowd, which one of these men was a true neighbor to the man who had been hurt? They all agreed that it was the Samaritan who showed mercy. Then Jesus said, "Go and do the same." Being a good neighbor isn't just about living close to someone. It means helping them when they need it. And sometimes we have to go out of our way to show kindness to others. Samaritans were known for being kind and helpful to their own people. They weren't supposed to be hanging around where this man was. He didn't know anyone in that area. But even though he was different and didn't know this man, he chose to help him. That's what Jesus wants us to do. Sometimes we can be like the priest and the Levite and ignore those who are hurting. Maybe we think it's not our job or that they don't deserve our help. Or maybe we're too busy and think someone else will come and help. But when we walk by someone who is hurting and we don't offer a hand, we're missing the point of why we're here on earth. We're missing the chance to show God's love. Jesus wants us to be like the Samaritan, ready to stop and help anyone who is hurting, no matter who they are or what they've done. Sometimes helping others means giving money to someone who asks for it. Other times, it means being a good friend and listening to someone who's sad. And sometimes it means going out of our way to do something nice for someone else. Let's remember that we can always find time to be kind. Being a good neighbor doesn't mean waiting until someone is in trouble. It also means being a friend and looking out for each other. Just like the Samaritan, we should be ready to help whenever someone needs it. We may not always agree with other people or like the same things they do, but that's no reason not to be kind. If we want to be Jesus' friends, we must be like him and show kindness and mercy to everyone. So let's all try to be little good Samaritans. Let's be quick to help and slow to judge. Let's be loving and kind, just like Jesus. And remember, no matter how busy we are or how different someone else is from us, we can always stop and show God's love to them. This has been the story of the Good Samaritan. For more Catholic Bible stories for kids, please subscribe and leave a comment below.